Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Saturday. We've got 16 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Working our way to 21.7K subs, so keep up the good work. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Really good promos, especially with FanDuel, guys. They have a great offer for new customers. Bet 5, get 200 in bonus bets if you win. So take advantage of that, guys, in the description below. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Busy slate today, starting with the Chicago Cubs versus the St. Louis Cardinals. It's part of a doubleheader here. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at -130. Cubs +115 with the over/under at 9. Cubs coming into this matchup 46-49. The Cardinals 48-45. Pitching for the Cubs is Hayden Wesnecky with an ERA at 3.67. Pitching for the Cardinals is Lance Lynn with an ERA at 4.48. Wesnecky, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 0 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Lynn, his last start, he pitched 2 innings. Gave up 10 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Lynn coming off a horrible game. 10 runs, I mean, that's probably as bad as it'll ever get. Cubs, they're hot right now. 5-game winning streak. Beating St. Louis yesterday 5-1. St. Louis, they've dropped their last 3. Cubs 5-1 on the road here. Been good on the road. We'll see how Lynn can rebound coming off that bad game. But, Wesnecky coming off probably his best start of the season, giving up 0 runs. I'm liking Cubs. They keep giving the Cubs plus money. The Cubs are playing well. I'll take Cubs +1.5 in game 1. Next matchup, we've got game 2 between the Chicago Cubs versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at -130. The Cubs +115 with the over/under at 8.5. Cubs coming into this matchup 46-49. The Cardinals 48-45. Pitching for the Cubs is Javier Assad with an ERA at 3.04. Pitching for the Cardinals is Kyle Gibson with an ERA at 3.96. Assad, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 0 strikeouts. Gibson, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Gibson coming off some rough starts on the mound. He's given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Cubs. Again, Cubs are playing great. Assad, been pretty solid for them this season. Gibson, rough starts on the mound. I'm liking Cubs in both games today, and I'll take Cubs +1.5 in game 1 and game 2. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Detroit Tigers. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at -140. Detroit +120 with the over/under at 9. Dodgers coming into this matchup 56-39. Detroit 45-50. Pitching for the Dodgers is Justin Wroblewski with an ERA of 7.20. Pitching for the Tigers is Keeter Montero with an ERA of 4.64. Wroblewski, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Montero, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Dodgers coming off a Detroit win yesterday. They've dropped their last 4, beat Detroit 4-3. Nice underdog win for them. Yeah, it was good to see the Dodgers finally get something going here, because they have not played well. But I don't love Wroblewski on the mound here. He's only pitched once. Didn't look good in that start. If there's anything that's been bad for the Dodgers this season, it's been the pitching. Pitching has really been the issue for them. I'm liking Detroit. Plus money at home here. Don't love Justin on the mound for the Dodgers. I think I would take Detroit +1.5 at home today. Next matchup, we've got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Chicago White Sox. Pirates opening up as road favorites at -150. The White Sox +125 with the over/under at 9. Pirates coming into this matchup 46-48. The White Sox 27-69. Pitching for the Pirates is Luis Ortiz with an ERA of 2.95. Pitching for the White Sox is Chris Flexen with an ERA of 4.95. Ortiz, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He's only pitched twice this season. Actually, no, that's a lot. I don't know. That thing's messed up. But he's coming off 2 very good games here. Flexen. His last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 2 runs. Had 4 strikeouts. Pittsburgh beating the White Sox yesterday 4-1. Nice win for them. White Sox 1-5 in their last 6. The Pirates are 13-7 against the White Sox. I really like Ortiz on the mound here. He's been very good for them. Flexen does give up runs, giving up 2, 3, and 4 in his last 3 games. Yeah, I'm liking the Pirates here. I like Ortiz on the mound. I'll take the Pirates on the road. Next matchup, we got the New York Yankees versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at -140. The Yankees +120 with the over-under at 8.5. Yankees coming into this matchup 57-39. Baltimore 57-37. Pitching for the Yankees is Louis Gill with an ERA at 3.27. Pitching for Baltimore is Grayson Rodriguez with an ERA at 3.52. Gill, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 1 run, had 9 strikeouts. Rodriguez, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 3 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Yankees beating Baltimore yesterday 4-1. The struggles continue for Baltimore. They're on a 4-game losing streak. Last 3 games, they've only scored one run total here. It's just been a bad stretch for Baltimore. They're 0-5 at home. Both pitchers give up some runs here. I just don't think I could confidently take Baltimore. Being a favorite, the way they've looked, they cannot score right now. I'll take the Yankees +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Oakland Athletics versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at -200. Oakland +150 with the over-under at 9. Oakland coming into this matchup 36-60. The Phillies 61-33. Pitching for Oakland is Mitch Spence with an ERA of 4.29. Pitching for the Phillies is Tyler Phillips with an ERA of 2.25. Spence, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Phillips. For some reason, I'm not seeing info on Phillips. I'll find that here in a second. Just bad loss for the Phillies yesterday. Big favorites. Getting beat down 6-2 yesterday. That was just a disappointment. That killed everyone's parlays, killed my parlays. Especially, they got Bryce Harper back in the lineup. Figured the Phillies were going to be solid yesterday. Yeah, disappointing game for the Phillies. I expect a big bounce back from the Phillies here. Here we go. I got Tyler Phillips. He's only pitched 1 game this season. He pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run. Had 7 strikeouts, so solid performance from Phillips there. Yeah, I expect a big bounce back from the Phillies. Oakland, they are just 2-5 against Philly, 3-15 on the road here. So if you play the numbers game, they're going to lose a lot of games on the road here. Spence, he's been getting lit up here. He's given up 11 runs in 3 starts. I expect a big bounce back from the Phillies today. I'm going to roll Philadelphia at home. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Guardians versus the Tampa Bay Rays. This one's looking more like a pick'em scenario. Both teams -110 with the over-under at 8. I'm sure you'll see it flip more throughout the day. Guardians coming into this matchup 57-36. The Rays 47-47. Pitching for the Guardians is Gavin Williams with an ERA of 4.82. Pitching for the Rays is Zach Littell with an ERA of 4.15. Williams, his last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Littell, his last start, he pitched 4 innings. Gave up 7 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Cleveland on a 3-game losing streak, coming off a Tampa Bay loss yesterday 2-0. Last 2 games for Cleveland, they've only put up 1 run here. Been a little struggle for the Guardians. Guardians 1-5 on the road. Have not played well on the road here. Tampa Bay 4-1 at home. They played very well at home. Both pitchers have been solid. They've had their games where they've given up some runs here. But in a pick'em scenario, I like the Rays at home here. Guardians struggling hitting these last couple games on a bad 3-game losing streak. I think I'm going to take the Rays at home today. Next matchup, we've got the Colorado Rockies versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at minus 230. The Rockies plus 180 with the over-under at 8. Rockies coming into this matchup 33 and 62. The Mets 48 and 45. Pitching for the Rockies is Ryan Feltner with an ERA of 5.47. Pitching for the Mets is Christian Scott with an ERA of 4.15. Feltner, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Scott, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Colorado on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a Mets loss. Close loss yesterday, but the Mets playing well. Mets 6-1 in their last 7. They're on a 4-game winning streak. Yeah, they're playing great. 3-8 on the road against the Mets, where they've been very bad here. I'm liking the Mets here. Scott's been decent. Feltner 1-8 on the mound, hasn't been that good. Coming off 2 1-run games, but overall been pretty bad for the Rockies. I think I'm gonna take the Mets on the road today. Next matchup, we've got the Kansas City Royals versus the Boston Red Sox. Boston opening up as home favorites at minus 140. The Royals plus 120 with the over-under at 9. The Royals coming into this matchup 52 and 43. Boston 51 and 42. Pitching for the Royals is Seth Lugo with an ERA of 2.29. Pitching for Boston is Cutter Crawford with an ERA of 3.24. Lugo has only given up 2 runs in his last 3 starts here. He's been very solid. Crawford, he's been solid too, coming off a 0-run game. The Royals on a 4-game winning streak, beating Boston yesterday 6-1. Despite their road struggles, they're 3-10 on the road against Boston, 3-6 against Boston. Yeah, really liking Lugo on the mound. He's been very good. I think they're good dogs today. And I'll take the Royals plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Miami Marlins versus the Cincinnati Reds. Reds opening up as home favorites at minus 160. The Marlins plus 130 with the over-under at 9. Marlins coming into this matchup 32 and 62. The Reds 46 and 49. Pitching for the Marlins is Edward Cabrera with an ERA of 6.84. Pitching for the Reds is Andrew Abbott with an ERA of 3.06. Cabrera, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Abbott, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Miami on a 4-game losing streak, 2-8 in their last 10, losing to the Reds yesterday 7-4. They're 0-5 on the road, 4-11 on the road against Cincinnati here. Abbott been very good on the mound for them this season. Cabrera gives up a lot of runs here, and I think I'm going to take the Reds at home. Next matchup, we got the Texas Rangers versus the Houston Astros. Rangers opening up as road favorites at minus 130. Houston plus 115 with the over-under at 8.5. Rangers coming into this matchup 44 and 50. Houston 50 and 44. Pitching for the Rangers is Nathan Eovaldi with an ERA of 3.10. Pitching for Houston is Spencer Arrighetti with an ERA of 5.96. Eovaldi, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Arrighetti, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. The Rangers on a 2-game losing streak, losing to Houston yesterday 6-3. Houston on a 4-game winning streak right now. Rangers just 1-5 against Houston. Houston currently 10-0 at home. They've been very good at home here. Getting underdog value at home, the way they've been playing at home, I'll take Houston plus 1.5 here. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at minus 130. The Nationals plus 115 with the over-under at 8. Nationals coming into this matchup 43 and 52. Brewers 54 and 41. Pitching for the Nationals is Mitchell Parker with an ERA of 3.44. Pitching for the Brewers is Dallas Keuchel with an ERA of 4.61. Parker, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Keuchel, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 0 strikeouts. Washington beating the Brewers yesterday 5-2, ending their big 5-game losing streak they were on. Washington, are just 2-8 on the road. That's probably their only downside here. Brewers 14-6 at home. I expect a bounce back from the Brewers today. Kind of a disappointing game yesterday. I'm going to take the Brewers at home today. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Braves versus San Diego Padres. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 7.5. Braves coming into this matchup 52-41. The Padres 49-48. Pitching for the Braves is Reynaldo Lopez with an ERA of 1.71. Pitching for the Padres is Dylan Cease with an ERA of 4.21. Lopez, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Cease, his last start, he pitched 7 innings. Gave up 3 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Braves beating the Padres yesterday 6-1. Padres on a 5-game losing streak right now. Yeah, they just haven't played well during this stretch. Lopez been very good on the mound for the Braves here. Cease hasn't been that great for them. And in a pick'em scenario, you might actually see Padres listed as the favorite on some sites. So if you get Braves as an underdog today, I like the Braves on the road in this one. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Twins versus San Francisco Giants. Twins opening up as slight road favorites at -115. The Giants -105 with the over-under at 8. Twins coming into this matchup 53-41. The Giants 46-49. Pitching for the Twins is Simeon Woods Richardson with an ERA of 3.48. Pitching for the Giants is Hayden Birdsong with an ERA of 4.40. Richardson, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Birdsong, his last start, he pitched 4 innings. Gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Minnesota coming off a Giants loss yesterday 7-1. Nice underdog win for the Giants yesterday. They are just 2-7 on the road against the Giants here. And yeah, I'm liking the Giants. Birdsong, both pitchers are identical, giving up 2 to 3 runs here. But I'm liking the Giants, getting a little bit of underdog value at home today. Dominating win yesterday. I'll take the Giants +1.5 at home today. Next matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Los Angeles Angels. Seattle opening up as road favorites at -160. Angels +130 with the over-under at 8. Mariners coming into this matchup 52-44. The Angels 39-55. Pitching for Seattle is George Kirby with an ERA at 3.22. Pitching for the Angels is Jose Soriano with an ERA at 3.87. Kirby, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 3 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Soriano, his last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Seattle coming off an Angels loss yesterday 5-6. Disappointing game from Seattle here. I expect a big bounce back. They're 6-1 against the Angels, 5-1 on the road against the Angels. That was the Angels' first win against them in a very long time. Both pitchers giving up some runs here, but I like the bounce back. I think we're going to get a lot of bounce back games today. Give me the Mariners on the road. Then the last matchup, we've got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona opening up as home favorites at -125. Toronto +110 with the over-under at 9. Toronto coming into this matchup 43-51. Arizona 48-47. Pitching for Toronto is Jose Barrios with an ERA of 3.76. Pitching for Arizona is Yelber Diaz with an ERA of 1.50. Barrios, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 4 runs, had 10 strikeouts. Diaz, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. Toronto losing to Arizona yesterday 5-4. A game that Toronto really controlled too. Arizona on a 3-game winning streak. I like Diaz on the mound. He's only pitched once this season. Looked very good in that start. Barrios has not been good on the mound here. He's coming off a 4-5 run game. I think I got to take the D-backs at home today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.